Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue. We are live right now from Bajo Chiquito, the migrant camp that is just steps away from the Darien Gap. Behind me, you will see right there on the back, that is the river that it takes you to the entrance into the migrant camp of the small population, the small village of Bajo Chiquito. Right now, it is packed and it is full with migrants nonstop, as it has been for quite some time. And also, we visited yesterday the migrant camp of Lajas Blancas, which is holding right now between the quantities of 800 to 1,800 migrants per day. This migrant camp, specifically the migrant camp of Bajo Chiquito, it is holding between 300 to 500 migrants per day. If you add both of them, and let's say a hypothetical number, 1,200 on the Lajas Blancas, 300 on this one, you're talking about roughly 1,500 migrants that they're exiting on a daily basis from the treacherous journey of the Darien Gap. Behind me, that mountain that you see all the way behind, that is the mountain, the really powerful mountain of the Darien Gap. That is where my colleague and friend Ben Berquam and myself, we crossed the Darien in 4 days. And also we were doing the Amberse route not too long ago. This right here, it is holding migrants. Also, there was one migrant from Tunisia, migrants from Venezuela, migrants from Haiti, and ultimately migrants from Africa. All of them, they know that there's the fall of Title 42, but they don't know how it is going to be effective Title 8. They don't know the specifics and the logistics of the migration in the north borders with the United States of America. And ultimately, they know about the application, but they don't know where to go, which part of the city to go to migrate into the United States of America. One thing that they have clear is that ultimately, if they don't get incentivized to cross illegally, they want to do the process legally. But a lot of them, they are in the mindset that they, if whatever opportunity it may takes them, they will cross to the United States and no matter what. So with Title 42 or not Title 42, the mass migration has continued in the parts of Panama. Now, this message, it is directed specifically to the Department of Homeland Security Chief, Mr. Alejandro Mayorkas. You were the one that talked not so long ago about decreasing the migration, and supposedly you, by taking down Title 42, and ultimately not only taking down Title 42, but being effective with Title 8. You said on a conference to the world that the migration was being controlled, it was being decreased, and that you were consistently taking the power of the traffickers in all the continent of America, that you were also, not only that you were creating a safer migration into the United States of America. Now, let me tell you something, sir, just for you to know, information, FYI, for your office, that is the community of Bajo Chiquito. It is full and it is packed right now between 300 to 500 migrants. Every day they're getting that. And the migrant camp, Lajas Blancas, every day they're getting that. And guess what, sir? Who's responsible for this mass migration and for all the taking care of this situation? The Panamanian authority. Be humanitarian with the treatment, and ultimately also rescue the migrants that they have been scattered inside of the jungle. Sadly, a lot of people that they have drowned, a lot of migrants that they have seen that they have lost their lives inside of the jungle, a lot of people that they are scattered and lost, and multiple rescues Centerfront officials have done consistently into the Darien jungle. Not only that, but also the immigration officials and immigration officers of the Institute of Migration of Panama have been doing an excellent job of taking care into their reach on how much they can do, because they cannot be all over the place. They're trying to do the best that they can to handle this situation. At the meantime, as Alejandro Mayorkas, sir, you're sitting down in your office at the White House, saying to the population and to the world that you have decreased the migration and that you are the savior of multiple people of the transitating through the whole continent. I will say to you right now, sir, you're a liar. There is more than 500 people right here, close to 500 people right here in this migrant camp, Lajas Blancas, every day. There is close to 1,800 people every day migrating, and yesterday night into the borders of Costa Rica. So effective, what you need to do, sir, is get your boots, get them dirty, get yourself walking, and get yourself over here with all your cabinet of migration. That is what you need to do. You flying on a helicopter and landing in Metati and talking to officials, that doesn't help at all. What you need to do is get your people to work, get your people to go inside of this place and fix the problem and educate migrants of how to migrate and how to not risk their lives and how to not lose their lives consistently inside of the Darien Gap. God bless you all. We are about to get moving. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. This is the place of Bajo Chiquito. For a lot of people, they don't know that's the river. That is the same river that goes in the whole jungle. That's the same river, as small that you see it right there. It is a really dangerous river inside of the jungle. It has created multiple mudslides, multiple catastrophes and crises inside of the jungle. That little river that you see right there, it can take down massive trees and also has taken a lot of lives. So the most important thing is to send a message for the people that they're migrating. Right now, it's not okay to migrate into the Darien jungle. It has never been okay to migrate inside of the Darien jungle. But right now, specifically, when it is raining season, for God's sake, just think about it twice. You got kids, you got families, I've seen elderly people, third age people. This is, the way that you want to risk your life, the way that you want to end your life. I don't think so. So think about it twice and do not risk your life trying to cross to the Darien jungle. And let's hold these people accountable. That's the number one thing that we need to do. United Nations, ACNUR, OIM, and the whole administration that is behind this crisis that they have created and they designated not too long ago. First, they started that it's a challenge. Then they started blaming the past administration when we all know that this crisis was created when Obama came president. And now they wanted to blame the past president. And now, ultimately, they're saying that it has been fixed. And they put Title II on, Title 42 down, Title 8 on, Title 8 down. They don't know what to do. The reality is that because of their incompetence to send a message clearly of a safe migration, ordered migration, and documented migration, you got this crisis right here behind me, and multiple people are dying. This is a humanitarian crisis. It is not a migration crisis anymore, and it is created by these people that are profiting out of human misery. God bless you all. Oscar Blue live from Bajo Chiquito, Panama. Stay safe. We will see each other soon.